Mo up the block, new show. He's giving you the flavor. What you need, what you need. He's giving you the real thing. Tune into the show. He's got some good news for ya. It's Mo up the block. It's Mo up the block. It's Mo up the block, yeah.
So let's get off into the good stuff with the celebrities. Want to talk a little bit about your experience with Mary J, Jill Scott, and Lil Wayne for Cash Money Records.
Don't forget John Legend too.
Oh, we can't forget about John Legend either. The big wig, yes. So can you just give us a rundown of your experiences working with all of them?
It was an amazing experience working with each of them, man. You know, you have this thought in your head that it would be a headache. Like that was my thought process. Like working with Mary, I'll never forget. I was watching MTV and they were doing the top 10 major blowouts from celebrity artists, and one of them was Mary, because she had dropped out on stage because her sound wasn't right. And this is before Mary, kind of came into her own and and actually calmed down. And I was like, I hope I never have to work with her. That's scary as hell. I don't want to do that. And I ended up working with her. And when I did, it was completely night and day. Like, she was so cool to work with. She's still a to herself artist. Like, she ain't hanging with the band or nothing like that. And that's cool. You just, we're here to do a job. Working with Jill is like my sister graduates from college, got a record deal, and she says, "Oh, bro, you want to play guitar with me?" Yeah, that's how that was. Jill is like a big sister, like for real. Like when we met, the first time I met her, I was playing the guitar in rehearsal because I got the phone call to do the gig, and she came in and we did "Is It the Way."
So with all of that experience with Jill, how did you connect with the legend, John Legend?
Oh wow! I connected with John Legend through Amir Questlove Thompson, the drummer for the Roots. 2008, I was with Mary and Jay-Z. We were rehearsing for the Heart of the City tour.
Nice.
And the original plan was for Mary's band to also play for Jay-Z. Questlove came in to MD Jay's part of the show. And I'm playing, I'm just doing my thing on guitar. And I did this crazy thing where I take my whammy bar on my guitar and I push down, but the volume pedal, when I bring it in, it sounds like, and Quest was like, "What was that?" I was like, "Oh man, my godfather Spanky." He was like, "Spanky was your godfather?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh man." Yeah. And that's how me and Quest hit it off. And after that tour was over, I got a phone call. I had actually finished doing the Wayne thing. Wayne had just won his Grammy for the Carter 3.
Wow.
We went home, and Wayne wasn't doing nothing else. And I'm just waiting around to see what was going on. Quest texted me. He was like, "Shonn Bizzle, what's good?" I was like, "Nothing." He's like, "You want to go out with John Legend?" I was like, "Yeah."
Wow.
Got a phone call from John Legend right after.
Wow.
That's how it went down. Quest was the one that put me on the John Legend gig.
So when you met for the first time Lil Wayne, how was that experience?
It was cool, man. It was dope because I know a lot of weed heads. Just so he's a weed head. So just meeting Wayne and hanging with him the couple times that I did was like hanging with a weed head here that I know. You know what I'm saying? It was real cool, and I enjoyed hanging with him because he was about that rock star life, man. And wow. At the time, that's what I was embracing real heavy. Like I was starting to be known for being like the tone of my guitar, and with me imitating these rock guitarists like Eddie Van Halen, Phil Collins of Def Leppard. Those two, Slash from Guns N' Roses. Like I love the way that they sound. So I'm trying to find that sound. And then the experiment came when I started playing with Wayne. I was able to do that.
And listen, if you have not seen or been to a Shonn Hinton concert, you don't know what you're missing. You have to go. I don't care if he's in your city, I don't care if he's overseas. You have to go and see this man perform live. It will bless your life in so many ways. The artistry of the time that he takes to prepare the gift that he's about to give to you, it's gonna be mind blowing. So please, wherever you might be, go on to his website. It's called
www.shonnhinton.com.
And you have all of your tour dates.
All of my tour dates. You can hear all of my music.
Yes.
Read my story. Learn about it. Like
yes.
I really want you to get into what I'm doing and follow the journey, because I'm still on it. Like I'm still on the journey.
Man. So now, the biggest part of this industry is about balance and God and family. So I want to know, where's the love life right now?
I'm married, happily married. Happily married, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And she's my biggest supporter.
Wow.
Like between her and my mama, I'm pretty sure they have an argument about who's the biggest supporter, but my wife is definitely in my corner.
And how long you been married?
Man, June 17th to be 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are basically still newlyweds.
Mm-hmm. Happily newlyweds, absolutely.
Wow. And where did you guys meet?
Church. I met her at church.
You see that?
It's so funny, dude.
Hey, you can find your wife at church. Don't slip.
February 17th, 2015.
Mm-hmm.
No. February 17th, 2016.
I know, right? Let's get the date right. Let's get
2016.
the date right. She's going to be watching.
It was nuts, yo.
Now,
So
let's talk about the wave of music right now and where it's at. Where is the placement of soul music? Where is it? Because now it's all tangled up and twisted a little bit. Where do artists such as yourself, soulful artists such as myself, the Soul Brothers, where do we find our placement?
I believe we are the generation that is going to single-handedly do it ourselves. We're going to fully fund it ourselves. We're the goal is to be a one-stop shop, because if you think about it, you know how they say studio is it's a thought process, because you got cats that have the greatest studio mic, a laptop and an interface, and they cutting records out their bedroom.
That's true.
And I feel that's the same thing with the business.
Wow.
And with soul music and where we are with this particular genre of music, we're making our own way.
Also, who's managing your promotions? Are you doing all that yourself?
I'm doing all of it on my own.
Wow.
All of from with the Shonn Hinton EP stuff, it's just me. Like when I dropped Gucci, like way before Gucci had even dropped, I sent it to Homer Blow, who's a legend here, a living legend here in Milwaukee. Shout out to Reggie. Oh, absolutely. Shout out to Homer Blow.
Peace.
Shout out to Reggie Brown. I sent it to him.
Reggie.
Absolutely.
Earl Stokes.
Shout out to Earl. Me and Earl used to sell cars together.
Yeah.
I sent it to DJ Shorty Smooth, and when them three, their responses was like, "Oh my God, this is a hit, Shonn. This is a hit." I never heard that in my life for somebody say, "Shonn, you got a hit on your hands." Like I was blessed, man, to have that song be the song of the month in 2016 for iHeartRadio.
Wow.
It was wonderful.
Wow.
It was wonderful.
And it's still doing numbers.
It's still doing numbers. I still get an ass cap check. Hallelujah.
Look at that. Thank God good.
Ain't he, man?
We love checks. We love checks.
Come on, you understand me?
So now, we talked about the Hinton project with Mary J. Shotgun. What made you go from contemporary quartet vibe to grassroots?
Cause
country rock.
Man, you know, the reason why I did it is because it felt good. It felt good to do, like, as I was creating and stuff. I just wanted to do something different. I didn't want to do what everybody else was doing. You know, the people who heard my group, before they heard it, they probably looked at us as like, okay, this could be another mint condition. I didn't want to be that. I wanted to go completely left field while still keeping some of the elements of a mint condition. You know, with a tight rhythm section, but it still be like Sunday night concert, you know, quartet, but just on a different kind of vibe. So when I began writing, because I was actually writing the songs while I was rehearsing with Mary on tour. We were in LA rehearsing, and I would leave rehearsal, go to my room, record the guitar parts, record the bass parts. And I had a Dropbox with my whole band. I said, when I get home, we going into the studio. So I saved my per diem. I wouldn't spend my weekly check. The weekly check went to the bills of the house. But I would take my per diem and say, yo, this is gonna go towards the studio time. And then I got home, we took gigs, and the money that we made from the gigs, we put that in a bundle and cut the album. But we were ready. When I got home from tour, I'm talking about, I didn't even need a week off. Like, I got home Sunday, Monday, I'm in the studio. Wow. Me and the boys in the studio, and we cutting. And I just wanted it to be different, and it was a fresh pair of ears from everybody. The enthusiasm was heightened, and Long Live Shotgun is a masterpiece to me.
Yes, it is. Are we going to hear Shotgun this summer? Are we going to hear any concerts coming out?
You know, Shotgun is gonna be back in the studio hashing out some new ideas, because this album, it's a good year now. It's time to do some new stuff. The city heard what Shotgun has to offer, so now we're gonna go back, and now we're gonna get with the times as well. When I say get with the times, like, you'll be seeing more. If you don't see shows you can come out and see us, we'll be streaming stuff. Like, that's where we are now. Like, cause now we're ready to do festivals. Like, I'm saying 2019, Shonn and Shotgun are gonna be festival killers. We're gonna kill some festivals.
Okay. So that's where you.
I mean, cause you think about it, man. We did Summerfest. We played for 7,000 people. When we opened up, it was so, in my opinion, it didn't make sense, but we didn't care because we had something to prove. We opened up for Jason Derulo.
Nice.
It didn't make sense because he's a pop artist, and we're like a grassroots rock band, soul rock band. Right. But it didn't make a difference. Like, we played with a chip on our shoulder, and not in a way like we pissed or nothing. It was like, nah, we finna show y'all. We rocked them jokers to death. We rocked them jokers to death. We rocked them jokers so hard that Jason Derulo's band was off to the side. Was like, oh my God, y'all are so cold. Wow. Like, to get a compliment from one of the greatest, like, I know the band members from Jason Derulo's camp, and they looked at us. It was like, dude, this is out of here. Like, y'all gone. Wow. Y'all gone. Wow. Cool. I hope I took your ear off. Man.
No, this is perfect. This is perfect.
It's the Mo Up the Block new show. He's giving you the flavor. What you need, what you need. He's giving you the real thing. Tune into the show. He's got some good news for ya. It's Mo Up the Block. It's Mo Up the Block. It's Mo Up the Block. Yeah.